All right, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for having me. My name is Mark. I'll be your quizmaster this afternoon, representing myquiz.org, a platform that helps you interact with fans and viewers. So, hopefully, you can see the live chat. Now, the one thing that I will tell you is that because we are live streaming into this platform, I have everything switched off. So, although you can hear me, I cannot hear you. So, please don't try and talk to me unless you use the chat function on the platform. That I can see and that I can react to. So, what better way to show you how my quiz works than with a fun yet competitive quiz? We have 10 questions ahead of us, just 10, all on sports, and they are very, very varied. Thanks, Jonathan. Right, let's give you a quick rundown on how to join the game, and then we'll show you how to play. Now, here is the way that you get into the game. You can also see the code over in the chat, but we would like you to take your smartphone or a tablet if you have one and join myquiz.org using code 683010. You can click on the QR code as well that you can see right there in front of you. That will take you into the game. I can glance over and see that we've already got quite a few of you joining, so we know that everything is fine and working and you can hear me, which is great. But please join in and get ready. You can play along on your computer if you wish, but we want you to try and experience this in the same way that fans would. And of course, if fans were at a game or if they were playing at home, they would more than likely be using a smartphone or a tablet. So if you do have one close to hand, and I'm sure you do, try and log in using a smartphone or a tablet. Right, let's give you a quick rundown of how the game will work. So here are the game rules, and it is a very simple game to play. When we get started, your handset will show you a question and there will be different ways of answering. The handset will be very clear on what you have to do. The different types of question that we will be asking you are multiple choice, A, B, C, D, etc. Picture multiple choice, where we show you multiple pictures and you have to click and confirm your picture to match up to the correct answer. And we also have what we call open-ended questions, where a keyboard will appear on your screen and all you've got to do is enter either a numerical answer or maybe a letter. All of that will become very clear as we play. If you get an answer correct, it's worth 100 points, but if you get it incorrect, it's a big fat zero. 20 seconds is what we've decided to give you to answer, which we feel should be enough. And we'll also have a 20-second break in between the questions where you can either shout at me or discuss the trivia that we've just thrown at you. But please do that in the trivia in the live chat if you would. Now, this is where the quiz is likely to be won or lost. We will give you a 50-point speed bonus on every question. That means the quicker you answer the question, providing it's correct, the more bonus points you will get. If you answer within the first 1 or 2 seconds, you can get up to 50. But if you take your time, there's nothing wrong with that. You'll just get a couple of bonus points. Getting it right is important. Getting it quick is even better. Now, some questions might have multiple correct answers. Have a look at those ones. There might be a question that has more than one correct answer. Pay attention. I'm not going to tell you if one of those are in here today or not. Let's come back to our live game just to show you the code once more, because I can see we have 12 players at the moment. We're expecting, well, at least 20 of you. I can see we've got 23 people watching the presentation at the moment, so there's a good chance that some people are still trying to log in. All right, so here we are again. 683010 is the access code that we would like you to use. And yeah, a couple more of you signed in just as I did that, which is great. 683010, and you can see that in the live chat as well if you want to just copy and paste it over just to be absolutely sure you're getting it right. Access myquiz.org. Now, we have an added incentive for you to play along. We do have some prizes. And this is what you can win. It's very straightforward. We're going to give Amazon vouchers out to our top 3 players. So if you win the overall quiz after these 10 questions, we'll give you $100. Second place will pick up $50, and third place will get $25. So not too bad at all. Hopefully one of you will be very happy. Maybe 3 of you. We will see. Right, so let's come back to our live game. And here we are again. So myquiz.org is what you need to enter. Lots of you starting to get in there now, which is good. So, just a quick reminder, we will have 10 sports questions, and then at the end there will be 2 further questions, so please answer those as well. These are what we call polling questions. They aren't worth any points, but they will help us get some of your opinion, which is obviously quite important for what we're doing today. Do pay attention to questions 1, 2 and 11 as well, because we have included on there what we call promo blocks, where we can include pictures or even video, and it's a good way of showing you exactly how you can engage further with your fans if you were to do an interactive trivia quiz such as this. Right, lots of you logging in now, which is great to see. Let's see if we can find a winner then. We will get going. I will press the button any second. I can see a couple of you still just tapping away. We'll give you one last chance. myquiz.org 683010. You do have Victor from MyQuiz, as you can see in the live chat there. He is watching. He has not seen the questions. He's possibly playing along as well. So he's the man to beat, maybe. He can answer any of your questions, and Victor will be on hand at the end of this quiz to interact with you in a Q&A as well. We're just going to hold on for 1 more minute. Well done to those of you that are already logged in. Jonathan has just reposted the code there. Oh, Victor's assuring us he's not playing. He can't win his own prize. That's all right, Victor. I think Victor's afraid of getting beaten. Okay, I think we should kick this game off. Good luck to each and every one of you. Take a look at your handsets. We will start with your first question, and here it comes. So, what is the highest possible break in snooker? We would like you to enter a 3-digit answer. So tap on your screen a 3-digit answer. Pete answers extremely quickly. Pete appears to be the snooker fan. So tap away. Helly gets the answer in, so does Sandra and Martin. And Marco managed to at the end there as well. Okay, we've managed to fool everybody on the very first question. It is actually 155, not 147. If we'd have asked for a maximum, that is known as a 147, but it is actually possible to score 155 if you win a free ball in snooker. Yep, trivia is tough. Here's number 2. The stadium of which football club can be found on the Fulham Road, Fulham, London, SW6? Fulham, West Ham United, Arsenal or Chelsea? It is one of them. Take a guess. You do not lose any points by taking a guess. So as you may have seen from our first few questions, they are a little bit tricky. And it is indeed Chelsea. Lots of you going for Fulham. It feels like Fulham should be the football team that is based in Fulham, but they're based in Putney. Chelsea is actually the team that is based in Fulham. It doesn't make any sense at all, does it? As you can see, there is a promo block there at the bottom where we're promoting the rugbyworldcup.com. Thomas leads at the moment from Martin. What was introduced into the game of basketball 21 years after the sport was invented? A ball that could bounce, backboards, the 3-point shot, or a hole in the bottom of each basket. One of those took 21 years before it was introduced. So Thomas and Martin are the only people to get questions right so far. Let's see how you've answered here. Or a few more of you getting this one. Yeah, it's a hole in the bottom of each basket. Believe it or not, it took them 21 years to realise that the game would be a whole lot quicker if they cut a hole at the bottom of the basket. Up until that point, every single team actually employed a man with a ladder, and it was his job to get the ball out of the peach basket and hand it down. Next question, number 4. True or false, in 1976, Nadia Comaneci became the first gymnast to score a perfect 10 at the Summer Olympics. Is that true or is it false? Thomas is leading, Sandra's in second. So Nadia, you may have caught on that we do ask questions where maybe the answer is not the obvious one. All of this content, of course, can be bespoke to your organisations and clubs. And it's actually false, believe it or not. There was a chap called Albert Sequin of France who scored a first perfect 10 in the men's side horse, which is no longer undertaken. But he was the first. And a few guys just after him did it as well. But Nadia is the famous perfect 10, of course. Next question. Which is the only country to appear in a Rugby World Cup final without ever winning one, losing all 3 finals they have contested? Is that France, Ireland, England or Australia? Thomas in the driving seat at the moment from Martin and Sandra. Zico has moved into 4th place. So the only country to appear in a Rugby World Cup final and not win is France. France. Ireland has never been. Australia and England, they have won the World Cup as well. England have lost 3 World Cups as well as winning 1. Now it's suddenly got a little bit close here. Thomas still leads, but look at Zico moving up into 2nd place, Martin in 3rd, and we've got Sandra in 4th. Next question. In cricket, who is the only batsman in history to hit a 6 off the first ball of a test match? So 4 tremendous batsmen there. But in the 170 odd years of cricket, only one person has ever hit a 6 off the very first ball in a test match. And your time is up, and it's the big hitting Chris Gayle that we wanted. And 35.7% of you getting that one right. Yeah, it feels like it should have happened again, but it never has. He's the only person to hit a 6 off the very first ball. Thomas then leads. Sandra's back into 2nd. Zico in 3rd. They have the prizes at the moment. 4 questions to go. What is the name of this 1980s Detroit Lions quarterback? Is his name Dash Far, Jack Quick, Chuck Long, or Flip Pass? He was quite an accomplished player as well. But what was his name? Do take a guess. And your time is up. Now, if you have a name like Chuck Long, what else are you going to be other than a quarterback in American football? Yes, that is Chuck Long, who played with the Detroit Lions and the LA Rams at one point as well. So Thomas still leads, Sandra in 2nd, Zico in 3rd, Marco in 4th, and Shin is now in 5th. Just a few questions to go. Here's number 8. Okay, click on the correct logo. Select the NHL team that has won the Stanley Cup the most times. So click and confirm your answer to make sure it's entered. We're not even giving you the names of the teams. We're relying on you knowing their logos. And your time is up. The correct answer we wanted was option A, which is the Montreal Canadiens. 24 times they have won it. And with that question, Thomas suddenly has a massive lead and is looking good in this quiz at the moment. Sandra is still there in 2nd, so she's looking good for a prize as well. We've got just 2 questions remaining. Here's your next one. How many times has Zlatan Ibrahimovic won a Champions League medal? Please enter a 1-digit answer. A 1-digit answer. So you know it's between 0 and 9. A 1-digit answer. How many has he won? And your time is up. Let's see what you've all gone for here. Well, impressive. 35% of you not being fooled by this one. He has never, ever won a Champions League medal, despite playing for 6 clubs that have won the Champions League. He was never there for any of them. So Thomas looking good here. It's Sandra and Micah in the prize positions with 1 more trivia question to go. Which basketball legend was picked first in the 1984 NBA draft? Which basketball legend was picked first in the 1984 NBA draft? Akeem Olajuwon, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, or John Stockton? All legends, but who was picked first? All right, your time is up. If you know anything about basketball, you'll know that Michael Jordan was not picked first. Akeem Olajuwon was, and you are basketball fans, it would appear. Michael Jordan was picked 3rd with Sam Bowie, who did not have the greatest of careers, being picked in 2nd. One of the biggest mistakes in NBA history. So Thomas is going to win our quiz. Congratulations. We do have 2 polling questions we would love to get some of your opinions on. So in your opinion, how important is it to engage fans via gamification? Always very important, sometimes important, could be important, or rarely important. If you could share that with us, that would be wonderful. And unsurprisingly, it is very high, always very important, or certainly sometimes important. Thankfully, could be important and rarely important. Nobody going for that. So that's very useful for us. We do have 1 more polling question for you. And here it is. This is your final one. Do you agree that younger fans would prefer interactive engagement? Do you agree that younger fans would prefer interactive engagement? Strongly agree, agree, somehow agree, or disagree? Now you can see that it is live as you answer. Things change a little bit on the screen, and it looks like the majority of you will go with strongly agree and agree. Nobody saying somehow agree, nobody saying disagree. So as we count down towards the very end of this quiz, there are your top three, all winning themselves Amazon vouchers. But your champion today, you can hold your head high. Well done to Thomas, who comes in as our top player. And there is your celebratory confetti. Well done to you. Right, I've been Mark, your quiz master. I do hope that you've had fun in this 10 minutes or so quizzing with us at My Quiz. I will now sign off, and I will pass you over to Victor from My Quiz. Have a wonderful afternoon, everybody.